What's up, gang? It is Thursday. It's Threshold Thursday, aka the day that 24.1, the open workout, or aka Friday's WOD gets announced. But that'll be later in the afternoon. We still have Thursday programming to do. And, here's the thing. Last week we did singlet, right? We did bike sprints, and that was it. Minutes of bike sprints. And I don't know how you felt about that. But if you were thinking that it was boring or it wasn't fun, then give this one a try. Because this one does not have bike sprints in it. It doesn't have any machine in it. We are doing a threshold WOD that doesn't include a machine. And that's rare for us. It happens, though. It happens. And we're still not outside because it's still rainy, cold, although weather's getting better. So, hey, it could be as soon as next week we start to get outside a bit more, but we'll see. Today, what we have is what should be relatively simple to understand. We've used this format before. It's basically do a WOD, take a sizable rest, and then do that same WOD but backwards. That's what we're doing today. It's just the rep scheme that goes backwards in the second half. But think of this as 21, 15, 9. And I'll be honest with you, full transparency, we did write it as 21, 15, 9. And then as soon as I went to test it, I realized this is stupid. These should be even numbers, right? I don't know what the hell we were thinking. But in any case, it's 22, 16, 10, right? So 21, 15, 9 is one thing. It's a format we use all the time. But 22, 16, 10 makes sure that on our shuttle sprints today, we always end up back where we started. And we need to end up back where we started because A, we want fast transitions, and B, we have something to do at that starting line. And that thing we need to do is ball slams. So what is the workout? It is 22, 16, 10 ball slams first, and then shuttle sprints. So when I say 22 shuttle sprints, in the context of our gym, that means up and back 11 times. Every time you touch a line, that was one rep, right? One rep of the 22 that you need to do. So those are the two movements. That's our couplet today. Ball slams, shuttle sprints. Fast though. Then we'll take a huge 5-minute break after our 22, 16, 10. We'll take a huge 5-minute break. Why? So that you can fully recover. This is the threshold day. So the expectation is that the rest will entice you to, or at least realize that I got to go fast. The whole point of this is to go fast. Then you take your 5-minute break and you do the workout again, this time starting with the 10. So 10 ball slams. You don't start on shuttle sprints. We'll go 10 ball slams, 10 shuttle sprints, 16 ball slams, 16 shuttle sprints, 22 ball slams, 22 shuttle sprints. This workout ends on a shuttle sprint. All right. You cross that finish line, you look up at the clock. The score today is just what was the time on the clock when I finished. We include the 5 minutes of rest in that. Let's go back to the intent of a workout like this. The hope, the expectation is that if I did not have that 5 minutes of rest in there, then you'd be resting a long time along the way. You'd be finding times, maybe even in the middle of a shuttle sprint, to just stop and walk. And if I do have the shuttle sprints the 5 minutes of rest in there, then you will, the hope is, go really fast. The idea is that the shuttle sprints should be unstopped, right? We should not be breaking in the middle of them. And if that means, hey, I'm not running at my fastest possible pace, that's okay. You have to find that intersection between what you are capable of speed-wise and what won't cause you to have to cut out and rest in the middle of those shuttle sprints. So whatever pace that is, you keep going. Similarly, with the ball slams, this should be a loading where you're not going to stop. And by now, we've done enough ball slams. We are very fortunate at our gym to have those balls, to have them. Like, not every gym has slam balls or D-ball. Like, I don't think they're not considered D-balls, but it's these rubber slam balls that can be thrown aggressively at the ground. We're very fortunate to have them, so we do them a lot. And you should know by now what a set of 22 might feel like for you. So make sure you choose a loading that will allow you to keep going. After our big rest, we do the same thing. This is going to sound insane, but my first half of the workout and my second half of the workout were exactly the same in time. I don't know how I pulled that off. I wasn't trying to, but that's my expectation for most people, is not exact, but consistency. You shouldn't fall off a cliff after the first round. And to be fair, you also probably shouldn't be getting a minute faster in the second round, because that would mean that you sandbag the first half. Don't want either one. We want to go hard the entire time. All right, guys. I think this is pretty fun for a Thursday. It also won't mess us up too much for the Open. I say too much. It won't mess us up at all for the Open. So, if you're looking for something to do today, doesn't get much better than this. Just like come in, move, use your body, lift a little bit, get the heart rate up. This is great for this week, I think. I'm obviously biased. All right, enjoy.